Federal Judge halts HUD's ambitious homelessness funding overhaul, citing chaos. In a decisive Friday hearing, U.S. District Judge Mary McElroy issued a preliminary injunction that temporarily blocks the Department of Housing and Urban Development from rolling out a sweeping overhaul of its homelessness funding rules. The judge sided with a coalition of states, cities, and non-profit groups that warned the last-minute changes to the $4 billion annual budget would jeopardize the housing stability of hundreds of thousands of vulnerable Americans, especially as winter approaches. McElroy stressed that ensuring continuity of shelter and support is a clear public interest, ordering HUD to stick with its existing formula while the legal challenge proceeds. The National Alliance to End Homelessness hailed the decision, noting that more than 170,000 individuals, including families, seniors, veterans, and people with disabilities, are now shielded from what they describe as a governmental assault on essential services. HUD's proposed plan would dramatically cut funding for permanent housing projects, pivot towards transitional housing that ties aid to employment or treatment requirements, and give the agency new power to withhold money from local providers that do not align with the Trump administration's stance on DEI, transgender rights, and immigration enforcement. HUD spokesperson Casey Lovett maintained that the department remains committed to reforms that help the nation's most at-risk citizens while staying within legal bounds. Judge McElroy, however, expressed clear frustration with the agency's rapid policy swings, pointing out that HUD withdrew a proposed notice just hours before a Dec. 8 hearing and then claimed a revised version would not be ready until later that day, a sequence she suggested created strategic chaos. Critics argue the overhaul undoes decades of bipartisan work showing that permanent housing coupled with optional treatment is the most effective strategy for keeping people off the streets. While some conservative voices claim the current system has failed, many advocates stress that poverty, low wages, and a severe shortage of affordable housing, not addiction or mental illness alone, drive homelessness. The injunction adds to a growing chorus of congressional scrutiny, with lawmakers from both parties questioning the timing, transparency, and potential fallout of HUD's abrupt shift, as the nation watches how the legal battle will shape the future of homelessness assistance.